5 Emmerdale spoilers next week. Next week in Emmerdale, revenge is brewing, hearts are breaking, and danger is lurking closer than anyone realises. From the 5th to the 9th of May, 2025, the village is about to explode with secrets, betrayals, and a few shocking twists no one saw coming. Joe Tate's manipulative games finally catch up with him, but with so many enemies circling, who will strike first? Meanwhile, Ross Barton seeks comfort in all the wrong places after a heartbreaking split, and Mack Boyd's risky mind games with John Sugden could end in disaster. And just when you think you know what's coming, Gail Loman steps forward with a revelation that could change everything. You do not want to miss what's about to go down. Trust me, Emmerdale next week is going to be wild. So if you love your weekly dose of drama, scandal, and unexpected twists, make sure you hit that subscribe button right now and turn on notifications so you're always first to hear the biggest Emmerdale spoilers. Alright, let's dive straight into all the juicy drama happening from the 5th to the 9th of May. 1. Joe Tate crosses another line as he threatens Clemmy Reed. Billy Fletcher's hopes of getting his marriage to Dawn back on track are crushed when she suggests he move out of home farm. Later on, Joe and Dawn think they're alone, but as they share a kiss, little Clemmy Reed sees everything. After that, Clemmy pretends she's feeling poorly and refuses to go back to school, but Dawn has no idea what's really going on. Joe's caught off guard when Clemmy comes clean about what she saw, and he tries his best to calm her down. But Clemmy's having none of it. When Joe tries to stop her from running off, she bites him. Hard. The next day, Joe tries to keep her quiet by giving her a present. But when he later catches Clemmy ripping the gift apart, Joe snaps and threatens that if Dawn finds out about the bite, Clemmy could be sent back into care. Clemmy's heartbroken but scared, and Joe bullies her into promising to stay quiet. But it doesn't last long. When Billy finds Clemmy upset, she eventually tells him everything, from the bite to Joe's nasty threats. Billy's face darkens, and when Clemmy finally reveals she caught Joe and Dawn kissing, Billy is absolutely furious. 2. Several villagers plot revenge on Joe Tate. Billy heads straight to Caleb Milligan and tells him everything about what Joe's been up to. Caleb doesn't waste a second. He urges Billy to take revenge, secretly hoping it'll help him sort out his own problem with Joe, the man who stole his kidney. Things get even messier when Caleb's wife, Ruby Milligan, accidentally lets slip to Charity Dingle that she knows about Noah Dingle being spiked. Before long, Ruby's spilling the whole sorry story, from Caleb's ordeal to the night Joe drugged Noah, just before that awful limousine crash. It doesn't take long for Charity to piece it all together. She realises Joe was the one who took Caleb's kidney, and that rage inside her starts bubbling over. She swears she'll make sure Joe pays for everything he's done. Meanwhile, Ruby starts to worry she might have just signed Joe's death warrant. And over at the Woolpack, all eyes are on Joe, who's completely unaware that a storm is brewing around him. With Charity and Billy both hungry for revenge, Ruby and Caleb reckon they've finally got Joe right where they want him. Noah, though, is left reeling when Charity lays out her full plan against Joe and reveals the real, dark reason why she's going after him. Noah struggles to wrap his head around it all, that Joe drugged him and left him carrying the guilt for 3 deaths. But will Noah back Charity's plan to bring Joe down? And at Home Farm, while everyone's meant to be celebrating Lydia Dingle's birthday with a surprise party, there's something much bigger going on. The guests gather, but the real focus isn't on Lydia. It's on Joe, with Charity, Caleb, Billy, and Kane Dingle all closing in. The only question now is, which one of them is going to get to Joe first? 3. Ross Barton has shock fling after Steph Milligan's split. Ross is left absolutely gutted when Steph calls time on their relationship She reckons it's for the best, saying she needs to put herself first and properly focus on her recovery after everything that's gone on. But for Ross, it feels like his world's crumbling a bit. He's still properly hung up on her, and even though Steph's trying to protect him, the whole thing leaves him feeling pretty lost and hurt. Not really knowing what to do with himself, Ross ends up seeking comfort somewhere unexpected. Later that night, Ross ends up spending the night with Manpreet Sharma, but it's clear the whole thing's a bit messy. The next morning, when Ross sneaks out and bumps into Caleb, he's quick to brush Manpreet off like it was nothing. You can tell his head's all over the place. Deep down, is he still clinging on to the hope that he and Steph might patch things up? Or has he opened the door to something new with Manpreet? Either way, Ross is playing a dangerous game, and it's only a matter of time before it all kicks off. 4. Mackenzie Boyd goads killer John Sugden. Matt and Victoria Sugden reckon a bit of paintballing would be a cracking idea to celebrate Aaron Dingle and John's joint stag do. It's all meant to be a laugh, something to get everyone together and blow off a bit of steam. Matt, being Matt, can't help but wind John up about his army days, poking a bit of fun without realising he's stepping right into something far darker. He thinks he's just having a laugh, but the truth about John is way more twisted than anyone could imagine. See, what nobody realises is that John's hiding a seriously dark side. He's got it into his head that he's some sort of hero, going around attacking people just so he can swoop in and save the day and look like the village's golden boy. What's even worse is that John's already had it in for Mack once before. He planned to kill him for meddling in his relationship with Aaron, but ended up hurting Liam Kavanagh by mistake. With old grudges still bubbling away under the surface, there's every chance John could have another crack at Mack. And this time, he might just get what he wants. But Mack's not exactly daft, is he? While he's busy giving John a hard time, could he end up clocking that something's not right? If Mack starts to join the dots and figures out what John's been up to, things could turn nasty very quickly. It's only a matter of time before someone's secret gets dragged into the light, and whether Mack escapes John's sights or takes him down first, it's clear that this stag do is going to be anything but a bit of harmless fun. 5. Gail Loman makes big announcement to Ryan Stocks. Ryan Stocks is left completely floored when Gail drops the bombshell that she doesn't think they're in love anymore. It hits him like a ton of bricks, and in a desperate bid to hang on to what they've got, Ryan pleads with her not to walk away. Gail's heart's all over the place. She's torn between sticking it out for the sake of what they once had, or admitting that maybe they've just drifted too far apart. Whatever she decides, there's no doubt it's going to change everything between them. And that's your lot for next week in Emmerdale. And what a week it's shaping up to be. With revenge, plots brewing, secret flings kicking off, and some seriously dark truths creeping out, the village won't know what's hit it. Let me know down in the comments. What you reckon is going to happen next? Who's going to get to Joe first? And will anyone actually come out of this unscathed? Don't forget to smash that like button if you're loving the drama. Hit subscribe so you never miss a spoiler, and turn on your notifications so you're always one step ahead in the Dales. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.